Welcome to New York City, the first capital of the United States and currently the financial capital of the world. But New York City has changed since the pandemic. Is it even worth coming here no more? People have been telling me to come here since I got back to the States. So we're gonna explore New York City, aka the Big Apple, Swindon. So right now we're currently in front of Madison Square Garden, where you can come watch the New York Knicks choke every playoff series they ever had. I feel so sorry for Knicks fans. But yeah, we're gonna walk around Manhattan today and see what it's talking about, because I haven't been to the city in so long. But for all the people that don't know, New York City is the city that made me fall in love with cities. Like I said before, I was born in Newark, New Jersey, and the first time I came to New York, I knew I had to stay in the city. I could not be in the country. But New York has been changing ever since the pandemic. It seems like it's losing its vibrance. Cause like I remember coming to the city and just being like, the energy was just immaculate. Like I didn't want to leave. But now I kind of find myself saying, like, I come to the city, it's kind of like, Now, why has the energy changed? Some people said it's because the pandemic just eradicated the city. So many businesses closed, restaurants, nightclubs, all that. Some people said it's the high rent. Like, the rent in New York City is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you can basically pay like $5,000 a month for a basic place. But it could be just a combination of things. But it definitely changed, because I've been coming to the city since I was like a little boy. And it doesn't have the same energy. And this is coming from a person who has visited so many cities, like, especially major cities like Bangkok, Thailand, which is the most visited city in the world, which New York is part of that category of the most visited cities in the world, which is Bangkok's number one. It's always been number one. And then I think it's like a toss up between London and New York City. So I've been to major cities around the world, and New York City just does not compare anymore. Like it's still 24 hours, like I could give you that, but it doesn't have that same energy as a Bangkok, a Nairobi. What's another fun city that I would love to go back to? Even Johannesburg. Like, honestly, I feel like Johannesburg might have better energy than actually New York City. So we're currently walking down 8th Avenue. One of my favorite cars, Porsche. Which one is that? A Cabretta? I'm not a big fan of Porsche Cabrettas. I have no idea what they're doing. Like, what is he trying to do? What was that? But anyway, like I was saying, New York doesn't have that same energy and vibrance that it once had. It's actually kind of dry. Like when I was a little kid, I always dreamed of living here. But now that I explored the world, like, I couldn't picture myself living in New York City. It would probably be the last choice. Because it doesn't have that sense of community. And I know that sounds weird coming from a person talking about they love cities, a sense of community. For other cities, they have this kind of like a sense of community. Like you feel like you can find a spot to fit in, but New York sometimes just feels kind of hollow. Oh, thank you. But I don't know what changed. Like honestly, I cannot put my finger on it, because like but it definitely feels different than when I used to come here. Or maybe my mind expanded because I've been overseas and I've been to over 50 cities around the world. But today we're gonna have an open mind and we're just gonna explore the city. I'm not gonna project anything on it. I'm gonna just show you what I see as we walk around. Now where we're heading right now, on 8th, we're gonna go to 42nd Street, which is a legendary street in the city. Oh, I guess we can walk. Now that I think about it, I think one of the things that kind of kills the city for me is kind of like the nightlife. Now they still have nightlife, but I felt like the nightlife was completely different before. Like the nightlife here now is kind of like neutered. And I'm not the only person that feels like that. There's actually reports, like news reports about, yeah, the nightlife is not the same. And they cited factors that like Gen Z is not going out because people don't go outside no more. Like you barely see people leaving their house. So that people are not going outside as much as before. The energy is just like completely different when you go out now. Cause like I remember like places like Bangkok, Thailand, where you can go out at 5 a.m. and come back at noon. I don't know many places where you could do that now here. I'm pretty sure there's places like if you probably get outside of Manhattan, if you go like to Brooklyn, probably go to the BX. But they seem like they're fewer and further in between, especially in a city like New York where like it's supposed to never shut down. Like it's always supposed to be like something going on, like lit. That's a nice car. Is that a Chevy? The dollar slices, which are not $1 no more. Inflation. Dollar slices are not $1 no more. Honestly, I think that's probably one of the big factors of what's killing the city too, though, is that like with the inflation and rising costs of rent and everything, it's pricing out a lot of the people that brought the vibe, like, and it's becoming more of like just a big commercial center. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you feel like New York City is still the same? It's still one of the best cities in the world? Obviously, it's still a top tier city. I would never say New York City is not a top tier city, but compared to other cities I've been to around the world, like I wouldn't even put New York City probably in my top 10 list of cities around the world currently. Maybe at number 10. Maybe it can take the last spot. Port Authority. wonder what happened here. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like old boy fell out his own wheelchair or something. That's one thing I can say about the city is like you're always gonna encounter just like random stuff, like especially on the subways and stuff like that. Like you'll see somebody like pissing on the train and doing all this other nonsense. New York City is not for the faint of heart, like especially the subway system. But yeah, I don't know what happens to that guy. But right now, we're currently at 42nd Street. So, like 42nd Street is one of those famous streets in New York City. Like, you can't come to Manhattan and not visit 42nd Street and Times Square. Honestly, I've never really been that fascinated with 42nd Street. Like, it's cool, but like, I've never been like, oh my God, I need to go to 42nd Street. I guess it's good for a date night. They go to a wax museum right there. You got the rocks.
Every trip it will I feel like I'm in Holland. I mean, you have to look.
But yeah, this area is like the tourist haven. If you're trying to avoid tourists, do not come by 42nd and Times Square.
Comedy show, guys. Comedy show. What a show. What a crowd. How about a comedy show, guys?
A lot of people avoid this place like the plague. If you're from the city, usually avoid this place like the plague, but I would do it disjustice by walking around the city and not showing y'all the tourist area. Yeah, fun fact too is like, did y'all know, like, New York City actually set the standard for cities having like skyscrapers. New York City was the first skyscraper city, and the most expensive real estate in New York City is actually the Empire State Building. And it's not for the reasons you would think that, okay, it's the Empire State Building, it's prime real estate. No. The Empire State Building is the most expensive real estate is because the observation deck. Literally, the observation deck on the Empire State Building makes $2 million a year just off of the observation deck, which is insane if you really think about it. Bachata. That show is terrible. Yeah. My bad said, did anybody want to get drunk and passed out? Now, obviously, y'all can see the difference between New York City and Elizabeth, New Jersey, or even Newark, New Jersey. But in my last video, a lot of people was in the comment section talking about, why are you comparing this? What I was trying to show people is like, the average city in America does not look like New York City. The average city in America is closer to Elizabeth, New Jersey. And it's actually worse than New York. I mean, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Because if you traveled around the states and you got outside of like a couple major cities, yeah, it's empty. Like the time I went through Ohio, on Amtrak, and I just looked out the window, it was just basically cornfields. Like, so now we're in the center of the madness, Times Square. But yeah, like I was saying though, like a lot of people was in the comment section complaining, saying like, why are you putting down America? Like, I'm not putting down America, I'm just being objective. Like, if you never left the states and explored other places, all you got your reference is the states. Actually, I want to see that statue. I seen this statue. They were complaining about it on Instagram and social media about this black woman statue. So let's see what this statue is talking about. Grounded in the stars. Like, welcome to one big commercial, aka Times Square. Now I will say though, Times Square has always been pretty. It's always had a certain charm to it. Nah. But anyway, this is the statue that's making a bunch of noise. I have no idea why it's important.
You have no idea why?
I don't know.
Because she's every woman. She's a typical black woman in her beauty and her statuesque, and that her beauty is seen all over the world.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why couldn't she be in shape then?
Huh?
Why couldn't she be in shape? Why did she have to be a fat black woman?
So why does this say that she isn't in shape?
Oh.
That, yeah, you can't handle. You can't handle.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, yep. And there we go. And welcome to the United States of America. Maybe I need to buy that ticket ASAP. So that's New York City, aka the Big Apple. It definitely feels like Manhattan has changed. I really can't put my finger on it. I actually think it's a combination of things, but it's definitely not my favorite city in the world anymore. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And it's your boy KidGreatness. Remember, you can't rush greatness. We out.